On a cold March evening in 1922, a farm in Bavaria, Germany, became the site of one of the most chilling mysteries in history. The Hinterkaifeck Murders haunt us to this day, a tale of brutality, secrecy, and unspeakable horror that remain. The entire Gruber family was found mercilessly murdered, and the strangest detail, signs pointed to the killer living among them for days after committing his horror. The story of Hinterkaifeck began with unease. Andreas Gruber, the head of the household, spoke of strange footprints in the snow, leading from the forest directly to their home. Odd sounds echoed in the attic. Unexplained shadows lingered, and an old newspaper appeared mysteriously on their doorstep. The family felt watched, yet no one was ever seen. Despite these warnings, the Gruber family stayed. Then, on the night of March 31st, the peaceful isolation of Hinterkaifeck was shattered. The entire family, Andreas, his wife Cecilia, their widowed daughter Victoria, her 2 children, and a maid named Maria, were all brutally slain. Investigators later uncovered a horrifying truth. Each victim was lured into the barn, one by one. It wasn't until days later that the neighbors realized something was wrong. The farm had fallen silent. No smoke rose from the chimney and no one answered the door. When the authorities arrived, what they found would haunt them forever. The Gruber's bodies were left piled in the barn, and young Joseph, Victoria's 2-year-old son, was found dead in his crib, a tragic symbol of innocence lost. It wasn't until days later that the neighbors realized something was wrong. The farm had fallen silent. No smoke rose from the chimney and no one answered the door. When the authorities arrived, what they found would haunt them forever. The Gruber's bodies were left piled in the barn, and young Joseph, Victoria's 2-year-old son, was found dead in his crib, a tragic symbol of innocence lost. But it wasn't only the murders that baffled investigators. It was the days that followed. Evidence suggested that after killing the family, the murderer remained at the farmhouse, feeding the livestock, using the fireplace, and eating food from the kitchen. The killer had made himself at home, blending his existence into theirs, as if he belonged there. The killer's identity remains a mystery to this day. Suspects included neighbors, former lovers, and even strangers. But each theory led to a dead end. In the years that followed, the farmhouse was abandoned, its walls left to echo with unanswered questions. Who was this person that killed without mercy? Why did they linger among the dead, occupying a home? The Hinterkaifeck Murders left an indelible mark on history, a tale of terror and unanswered questions frozen in time. Those who venture near the site report a cold, lingering unease, as though the spirits of the Gruber family still haunt the land, waiting for justice that will never come. The secrets of Hinterkaifeck remain buried in Bavaria's frozen soil, an unsolved riddle forever haunting the silent farm.